Hey, what's going on guys, it's Rant7331 here, and today I'm just going to bring you a quick expose video, except it's not really going to be that quick. It's probably going to be like 20 minutes long because Codey is like a real asshole, so you can't really just combine or like crunch this video down into like 5 minutes long when he's done so much stupid shit. But basically just get some popcorn because this is going to be a good video, and you just need to know some background context before you watch this video. The person I'm exposing is called Codey. His real name is Nikola, and I haven't even had to dig into his background information that much. It's like super easy to find his real name online, so it's like public information at this point because his real YouTube channel is his real name, Nikola, so I'll show it on the screen. So he can't really take down my video when it's like public information what his real name is, and I'm not really doxing him by doing so. But basically the other background information you need to know is Nikola is the owner, or was the owner, of Club Penguin Rewritten until the other CPR administration team just kicked him off because he's a real dick to everybody. But that's basically all the background information. And HU Revolution for Alexa and I both made Ruby CP, which is another Club Penguin private server, just pretty much exactly the same as Club Penguin Rewritten. And that's all the background information you need to know. And also about Ruby CP, if you want to help us raise money for charity, all you have to do is join Ruby CP. It's rubycp.me is the website, and you just have to go to the Penguin Bowl, which is like the stadium room on the game, and there's going to be a free Linkin Park hoodie that you just have to pick up and wear it on your penguin story, and you just have to take a screenshot of your penguin and you tweet that on Twitter using the hashtag RubyCPHoodie. And then after you do that and you show your username, both of the owners, Revolution and I, will both donate 50 cents to charity, which is the One More Light Foundation, and that's like $1 per tweet, basically. So you can just do that if you want to help us raise money for charity. And One More Light is like the charity that was like founded by Linkin Park after Chester died. So if you want to help out with that, just register for Ruby CP. It'll mean a lot to us and the charity, of course. But that's basically Ruby CP, my 2 cents on the advertisement on why Ruby CP is better than Club Penguin Rewritten and why it always will be. And that is the background information you need to know about Codey and his job at Club Penguin Rewritten as the owner of CPR. And then the background information about Revolution and I making Ruby CP. You now know everything that you need to know before you watch this video. So to get this video started, we're just going to break this down into sections. And for the first section, it's going to be about Codey blackmailing Revolution and I. So let's get right into that section. Okay, and for the first section of this video, I'm just going to be talking about how Codey blackmailed the entire Ruby CP team. And for some more background information, which I should have told you before, but it's more relevant in this section, is Ruby CP, my game, used to have a staff member, which was a developer, and his name was Zasith. I'm not even going to pronounce his name right, so I'm just going to call him Seth for the rest of the video, which I'm pretty sure he's going to be watching this video, so I'm sorry about that if you're watching. But basically, Seth, I'm just going to pull up the screenshot and put it on the screen. What basically went on, I'm just going to explain this screenshot. I told Seth that Codey DM'd me saying that he wants me to fire Seth for no reason other than he has a problem with Seth. And that's like going into like a grocery store and saying to like the manager, like, I hate your cashier, he doesn't look good, fire him or I'm going to burn down the whole grocery store, so you better do something about it. That's basically what Codey said to me. So then I went to Seth, and I'll just show you the screenshot of what Codey said to me in a minute, but then I went to Seth and told him that he basically wants me to fire him like Codey wants me to fire Seth. So then he's just saying that me and Dev, which is another one of his friends I've never really talked to, they wanted to make a website, and Codey came in and just took down the website. And what he means by flag the website is basically what Codey did in my last video. I already explained in the last video that Codey reported our website, Ruby CP, and the game server, and both of them got taken down because Codey pretended to be Disney to take down our website because it's like copyrighted material. But the same thing can be done to Club Penguin Rewritten, so Codey is just a bullshit person who just like flags people's websites for no reason, and that's what Seth is saying. He's just saying don't trust him. And now I'll just put up Codey's screenshot, and I just need to go there on my So now I have the screenshot up on my screen. I should have been more specific and more like organized, but basically this screenshot, which is up on the screen right now, Codey is just saying Seth is an active contributor to Pigeon Patrol, and if you don't know, Pigeon Patrol is just like a hacking group that hacks lots of CPPSs, which is Club Penguin private servers, which you should know that already if you're watching this YouTube video, but that's not an obvious claim. Codey just doesn't like Seth, and he just has like a really big hatred towards him. So now for the next screenshot that I'm going to put up, it's going to be about what Codey said to me. And just let me pull it up on my screen so I can describe it accurately, but he just randomly said to me and said, I have a problem with one of your devs, and what I said was, how does that affect him in any way? And I also said that he doesn't play my game and I don't play his game, so he shouldn't have a problem with it because we're two separate websites, two separate games, and at the end of the day, the player who's like everyone who plays Club Penguin private servers should have the decision on which game they think is safe and which game they think is fun, and then they can choose which website they can play. It shouldn't be up to the Club Penguin private servers owners to decide which game is safe and which one isn't. It's like up to the player who they want to support and who they want to play. So I don't get Codey's mindset at all. He's like so fucking autistic. And one last thing before we leave the blackmail section. I don't have the screenshot on me because pretty much right after I made that 15-year-old pretending to be Disney to take down my game video on Saturday, or no, I made it on like Thursday, I believe. But when I made that video, Codey pretty much deleted his, he either deleted his Discord or he blocked me on Discord. So I guess when you block people on Discord, you just can't see all of the old direct messages that he sent you. So I have no access to the Codey direct messages he sent me almost a year ago, like 9 months ago or whatever, so I can't pull up the screenshot right now. I know I have it on my computer or on Discord, on like a separate Discord, but like I can't pull up the screenshot. But basically what he said after I told him to fuck off because Seth is my staff member and he shouldn't have a problem. And after I said that, he came back after me saying fuck off, and he said something along the lines of, if you don't do it, I'll just spread rumors that RubyCP spreads information about other developers online, like spreads their personal information. And that's just complete bullshit because it's not RubyCP doing it, it's just him spreading a rumor. And talking about him spreading rumors, you can look at his website, which is penguinhub.me. I shouldn't even said the website name, but that's just free publicity for him. But that website is just complete bullshit, and when you look at it, see like the CPPS list, RubyCP is like pretty much down at the bottom because of course he blackmailed me and I didn't fall into his blackmail traps, so he just put me at the bottom of his list on his recommendation to play CPPSs. And yeah, I'm at the bottom of the list because he does not approve of RubyCP and I do not approve of Club Penguin Rewritten just because of Codey. So that's basically all I want to say about him blackmailing RubyCP, so let's get right into the next section. Check this. Okay, and for the next section, it's going to be about the copyfraud. And copyfraud, I'll just put the definition up on Wikipedia right now. I'm not going to look at Wikipedia and tell you the exact definition. It's basically just when you make a copyright claim on something that is not legitimate, or it's like a public domain thing, and that's basically what Codey did, and I'm pretty sure that's illegal in some countries. So basically Codey broke the law just to report us and get our RubyCP game taken down. So that's how much of like the extent that Codey will go to be a dick to people. So let me just pull up Codey's screenshots of what he said. So right here it's just saying that Revolution, who's the main owner of RubyCP, local crumbs, if you don't know what that is just like a file on Club Penguin private servers where it's like defines what each item name is and which room name it is and what it says when you're in a loading screen. Basically that's what it is, like what it says during the loading screen. So if you make different languages for a Club Penguin private server, like if you have a Portuguese or like a French or Spanish version, you just have to make a local crumbs for every single language, and that's what local crumbs is. So Revolution is saying that local crumbs is from the media server that we downloaded, and the media server is just like the template that every Club Penguin private server downloads. There's different media servers that you can find online for free, and Codey was just saying that's a lie. And Codey was just saying that it has the same error messages, and then Revolution says that Club Penguin Rewritten stories, local crumbs only had 7,406 lines of code, and ours had 4,337. And Codey was being a dumbass and was assuming that our local crumbs was exactly the same as his, even though the lines of code number is completely different, and 3,000 lines off is a big number. So of course it's not the same media server and local crumbs, and Codey is just getting triggered over nothing. So let me just go to the next screenshot. And in the next screenshot, I've already shown you this a few times, where Codey was writing on behalf of Disney, and he was saying that Club Penguin Rewritten was basically located at the same address as Disney Interactive, and I've been to that address, and I was actually at that address like a year or two ago, and I'm pretty sure I did not see Codey there, because Codey lives in Serbia, and I live in Canada, so of course I would know who works in a Disney Interactive office. I doubt somebody from Serbia is going to live in British Columbia at the same time. So that's what I'm going to say on that part. And this is another screenshot, and Codey was just saying the start screen is Club Penguin Rewritten's, even though Revolution said he went into Photoshop to change the website background to match the website on the start screen. I didn't see him do it, but I'm pretty sure he's not lying there, and it's complete bullshit what Codey is saying. And then even at the bottom he says mod pin. He's getting triggered over a moderator pin, and let me just show you what our moderator pin looks like, and then I'll show you what Club Penguin's moderator pen looked like, because we just pretty much took Club Penguin's, which is made by Disney, we took theirs and put it into our game, and Codey thinks he designed the moderator pen, even though it was in the original Club Penguin, not even in his Club Penguin Rewritten. So that's pretty much copy fraud, and let me show you some other stuff that Codey did that has to do with copy fraud stuff. Okay, and for the part 2 of Copyfraud, you already know at this point that Codey reported our game server and our website, RubyCP, and both of them got taken down. The website got taken down, and our game server got suspended, and when our game server got suspended, we lost all of the information in the database, so all of the user information got deleted, and Revolution and I didn't learn at that point that it's a good idea to always back up your database and all the user information, but we do that now because there's idiots like Codey who just report people for fun, and I also don't get why that's fun for him, because all it's doing is making him look like a complete asshole. But basically he reported our game server and our website, and we lost all of the user information at that point. But do you know what else he reported? You probably don't, because our Twitter was not that popular back then, but he also reported our Twitter, and I'll just show you a screenshot of the email I got in May, I believe. I'm not looking at the email right now, I'm just guessing it was in May. But Twitter suspended our RubyCP Twitter account because Codey suspended it. I have no proof that Codey did it, but I also have some parallels that will make it look like Codey did it, because I'll just get to that later. But basically, the RubyCP Twitter account got suspended by Twitter, and I emailed them and asked them why it got suspended, and if I still have the email up with a reply, I'll just leave it on the screen. I may or may not, because that was it was almost a year ago. But basically what Twitter told me is that we were impersonating another account on Twitter, and that's complete bullshit, because you probably know this, you might not. The RubyCP Twitter account does not impersonate any account or any user or any company. We do not say we're Disney like Codey does, and we don't impersonate Club Penguin Rewritten. We don't say we're Club Penguin Rewritten. We have never made a tweet anything about Club Penguin Rewritten except criticizing how stupid Codey is and how autistic he is sometimes, but that's basically all we do. We don't impersonate, and we don't say we're somebody else that we're not. And then I emailed Twitter and told them that's like the whole story, and they unsuspended us. And guess what happens like a few months later, back in like August, I believe, there was another Club Penguin private server, and it was called Penguin Lounge, and also Seth, or Zasith, I still can't pronounce his name, but basically he was a developer for that Club Penguin private server too. And the funny story is, Codey like pretty much hacked into the Penguin Lounge server, even though like one of the administrators gave him access to it, and he was going to delete everything or expose all of the user information. So Seth which is another owner, thought it would be a good idea to delete everything. I'll put that screenshot up right here, but that's basically what Codey did. If I have any more screenshots, I'll just leave them up on the screen right now as I'm talking. But guess what else happened? Because also Penguin Lounge, like the whole Codey drama with Penguin Lounge started because another YouTuber called Driver3Joe decided it would be a good idea to live stream Penguin Lounge, and Codey seems like a dictator, and he's like, no, you do not play Penguin Lounge without my permission, because YouTube is like a dictatorship, and some random 15-year-old on the internet can decide what you can live stream and what you can't live stream for some reason. I don't get why he's a dictator. He's like basically Hitler, but that's my opinion. I just don't like dictatorships. So all this drama started because Driver3Joe live streamed Penguin Lounge, even though he's usually like uploads Club Penguin Rewritten instead. So then Codey got pissed off. He got onto the Penguin Lounge server and he was about to delete everything, or he was about to like hack it or expose the user information. I have no idea what he was going to do, and that's according to Seth. It might be wrong, it might be right, I do not know. But then Seth deleted everything. He deleted the whole website, he deleted everything to do with Penguin Lounge. And do you want to know what else happened to Penguin Lounge at the same time? Their Twitter got suspended too. Isn't that ironic? But yeah, whenever Codey seems like he gets pissed off at a Club Penguin private server, he reports their game server, he reports their website, he reports their Twitter, and Twitter is stupid enough to suspend it because they're like, oh, this Club Penguin private server is impersonating Club Penguin Rewritten, and Club Penguin Rewritten is made by Disney apparently. So sometimes Twitter can be autistic, but it's never as autistic as Codey. And that's basically all I want to talk about in the Copyfraud situation. If I have any more screenshots, I'll be sure to put them up right now. And let's get right into the next sequence or section. I don't even know what to call it anymore. It's getting late. Okay, and for the last topic, the only reason why I'm cutting this a little short to 20 or 25 minutes is because I could easily make this into a 40-minute video, but I don't really want to waste my audience's time, because it's super easy to make a 45-minute video just showing how much of a prick Codey is, because the amount of bullshit he's pulled in like the last year since CPR launched, it's like astounding how much shit he's spread on the internet. But to get this started, I'm not going to be talking through this. I'm just going to be like outlining stuff that's like important, because you basically do not need my commentary on this subject. I'm just going to be going on a website, and if you don't know what this website is, it's called Ryle5. It was closed in like 2014, I believe, and it was on the internet for a long time. Like, I used it in 2011 for a little bit, even in 2010 I used it, same with 2012. Like, I've been in the CPPS community for a bit, just on and off, like 2010, 2011, 2012, and then after that, I quit private servers, and then I came back in 2017 for the nostalgia. But this website is Ryle5, and what it basically is just a developer forum, so anyone who wants to learn how to make a Club Penguin private server or other private servers could just go to Ryle5 when it was open before like 2014 or 2015, whenever it closed. You could go there and learn how to do stuff. And there's so many posts on this forum where it's just calling out how much of a hacker and how Codey doxed them or something. If you don't know what doxing is, it's just putting someone's personal information online without their consent, and there's just so many posts about that on this forum, so just watch it and you'll come to an agreement of how much of a douchebag Codey is. And then I'll just do some final commentary at the end and maybe pull a few jokes, and then at the very end of the video, after the outro plays, I'll just post some funny tweets I saw on Twitter, just people calling Codey a douchebag, because of course he is. So let's get right into this topic. And to finish off this video with a bang, I hope you enjoyed this hacking and doxing thing. If you want to visit Ryle 5, I'll have the website down below. It's like a complete forum dump of it. Like, it took all the information and didn't change anything. Nothing's modified. Everything's plain as it was back in 2014 or 2015 when it closed. Actually, it's 2015 because I saw some of those screenshots and they're from 2015, so it probably closed in 2015, but it's plain as day. Codey was a hacker back in 2015, and you want to draw a parallel, like some odd, ironic thing? Don't you remember like 10 minutes ago when I said Codey got pissed off at a YouTuber called Driver3Joe because Driver Joe decided it would be a good idea to stream Penguin Lounge, and Codey got so pissed off at Driver Joe because Penguin Lounge, apparently according to Codey, all of the owners of it are hackers and they can't be trusted, and Penguin Lounge is not a safe game to play, and also that's still dictatorship because he's like, you can't even play this game even though it's your YouTube channel and you should be able to post whatever you want on your YouTube channel. But remember when Codey said that Penguin Lounge is not a safe Club Penguin private server? You want to try like a parallel or an ironic thing? Like, he's a hacker telling somebody not to play another person's Club Penguin private server because according to him, the owners are hackers there too, which is pretty much Club Penguin Rewritten because it was owned by hackers as well. And then he goes on to say that Penguin Lounge is not safe. And do you want to know why I think Club Penguin Rewritten was not safe? I believe it is safe right now, but in the past, Club Penguin Rewritten was safe. Can you guess why? I really want you guys to guess why Club Penguin Rewritten was not safe in the past. If you can't guess, here's the reason. Here's a news article right there on your screen right now. Club Penguin Rewritten was hacked and the database was breached by hackers, and do you want to know how bad of a breach it was, even though it wasn't released publicly like some other Club Penguin private servers? Club Penguin Rewritten was using a hashing method called MD5, and MD5 is pretty much like, if you know nothing about computers, I'll just explain it quickly. Like, when you store a database, you sort of want to like protect user information and passwords, since some people use the same passwords on more than one website. But basically MD5, what it does is it just like takes a password. If your password is password, it just takes passwords and it like encrypts it, even though it's not really encrypting, it's hashing, but it just jumbles up the letters and it makes a really long stretch of text. I'll just give you an example of what it is right now. Here's an example of what password would be in MD5, and basically what MD5 and why it's so bad is anyone can take that hash in the database. So let's say I hacked Club Penguin Rewritten a year ago. I could take anybody's password, I could dehash the MD5 hash, and I would get the text of the password plain as day. So if I wanted to hack Codey's account, once I hacked the Club Penguin Rewritten database, I could just take his password, put it in a website, get the plain text, and then I'd have his password. And if he's stupid, as stupid as he seems he is online, he would use the same password on every website, and I could just hack into every single one of his accounts. And that is why Club Penguin Rewritten was not safe a year ago, and I found it astounding that Club Penguin Rewritten is saying that other CPPSs aren't safe when his wasn't safe a few months before that. So Codey is literally retarded. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed your popcorn if you made it. If you want any more Ruby CP videos or hacking videos or glitch videos or whatever you want, just stay subscribed because I'll have more in the future. And make sure you stay after the outro plays because we'll have like some aftermath tweets and aftermath messages about how many people are just upset with Codey and how much of a douchebag he is. So yep, I pretty much destroyed Nikola in this video, so leave a like if you enjoyed this roast slash like expose slash rant video. I don't even know how to explain this, but leave a like, stay subscribed, and have a nice day.
Time when I tried so far and got so far. even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard.